Today, the governor warned drivers to be cautious in the coming days, especially as things get colder.
Yeah, and a viewer asked, why doesn't road salt work when the temperature drops too low? Well, here's our Victor Puente with the answer to that good question.
Well, the issue isn't that salt can't help ice melt when the temperature gets down in the single digits. It's that the amount of salt and the time required at that temperature is just impractical for the purpose of road crews. Road salt works by lowering the freezing point of ice, but it only goes so far. The colder it gets, the more salt is required. Rob Allen with Lexington Streets and Roads told us that when we start to get into the low 20s, it slows down that chemical reaction. The further we drop, there's still a reaction, but it's almost not noticeable, especially when we get into the single digits. Experts say anything below 15 degrees and the effectiveness drops to where it's practically not working. The company Cargill says at 30 degrees, 1 pound of salt will melt about 46 pounds of ice. But once you drop to 20 degrees, 1 pound will only melt about 9 pounds of ice. And at 1 degree, that pound will only melt 4 pounds of ice. Now, road crews do sometimes add calcium chloride or magnesium chloride to the salt to lower the temperature it'll work in. They tell us with those additives, that could help if the temperatures get into the negatives. If you have a good question, just email us, goodquestion@wkyt.com. I'll see you on WKYT Mornings.